resignation letter nam dey ato front desk.
Na point ya.
Me na me say no. Chief Julius Zebra nko anetima matena fa ako ache. Nya woye no wo ye media owner ko hu no obekira wo. Me say wo ye media owner wo Ghana ha nya woye ya wotimi yes ano. Kono ku hu no. On my birthday when I'm a chow, we a media owner when I'm a chow. Yes. Ko hu Chief Julius Zebra obekira us trick no. Enye sika. Enye bibi sunu ko bi. Enye car kese bi, enye dan kese bi. Oh yeah. Because in my party national here.
Yeah.
Biasaka krama me. Come on.
Where the party?
9 months. Osa ya che. Osa o TV so ache.
Me kwa me hu asa no.
Hey. Baumia de bi. Mo fa baumia video de nto so. Wale osi banjo. Wasi krom.
Sa papa no sabe oya ye nipa.
Hey. Ne di ni.
My friend
are suffering. Cars are moving. Cars are moving.
$6 million.
Hey! La ila la.
$6 million.
Huh? Are you kidding me? Is that true? What version is here?
$6 million.
Dear car. How long CBA?
I think so.
And I tundra. Must say idea car.
So wa brand no nti.
And away about me car. And you no so the car na kweko wo dey tie. Go bawu. Go di.
Next Dr. Bami scan wunya free.
Ye bisa.
And I would eto sa cars we a what.
Ye bisa.
Abra ye wa ho hie ma ba kwa me ye ho hye.
Ye kwa kwachama party mpenifo. Party yeska. Enye.
Are serious so? Are you serious? Juma Bena Dr. Bomia waye. Wo bosume wakatu ya saying. And what to me ato cars saying. Eche. Edema part of four. Mutimu demu ye nipa bone for where's a special prosecutor? A special prosecutor.
So when vote by
when the answer was to show no. Naja should show when he said that yes, Jan should show any mono. Mamma also the say Juliana Watson. I was to a near sinister. Nanny and your bianano, MP4 conference, no. One will scour on chow and what to an amobana for Dr. Baumiana asks a cast, Equachama party for way millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Shusham. One should show me the anata Ghana Hana tobacco me a warm and ready woman. Any a warm one dear or almost your dada muffin.
What you show me so no shall listen Matthias and some was say your man penny and a damn for Nana was answering a lawyer. Man penny wonka now one kai was a main kai. In a to support voice. Menkai. I'm poor. Menkai. I'm not to support. Tifasa.
Yet, I no pay. It's a by way, dear. If you my penny or kufuado so, now bed your charm number, Dr. Bomia, so the best from Momia Buffo. I'm a buffoni and normal cruma. Anyway, IGP or no, so your man pony. A black kwame IGP, Dr. Damper, and no birthday. Mame money gumbe wate. One on the West IGP, I want to ye benya. Ewo Ghana ha. Sansi sesia wama proceed to man mora na woman atia ba form mismanagement sabi nsem hu kwa na ote service mu no odi. Eti director generals ya wo mo ewo adwuma ni mu no. Wonu omo nya adwuma o. Womo sisi ho kwa ene wa ye omo simpapani wono ne nkwala sesia wudu proceed mu abra kwa me ye wo dampare boys. Ya wa dampare boys womo no no mo ye adwuma ena mpenefo e wo ho no wa yi omo sinchen ti bra kwa me wo ye ne boy ana wo ye ne girl a ene se o promote wa ene date ye 17
and 17th
next year no was promote wo call rank foforo.
What a wow.
Enya hwe kra no ye ni mo se maami ya wa yi ne si won kasama no Grace Akrofi ye promote no 2021 mesam 2022 January and 2023 yasa promoting in January ain't adana kufu dampare what the proceed juma no na ho den ni bibia to funds say say won mudi e fa no prosim ye fa no Putin Oba
Vladimir Putin
Oba mu say Putin na ba no ena eba ni nkitaodie procedure hwe ba kwame ye hwe ye nyi bibia nto ntem ye papa sefasasa wakasama prosi adwuma no se ye hu ba bi odi prosi adwuma ni dru ye kwasi fowi a okwa ho ni mu ye hu adwuma oba be boy ye hwe regional ye PROs ye hu o madwuma hwe fia tengemu nwuma a wo mo be ye Ebeneza Tetemo na de se a akufu dan Paris se me mamon kasa etasem ni si ewo yemfa nse kodo beda wono no si Grace Kofi mu ete headquarters a wo mo na nkasa ho e na mo adwuma no atete apansa na aye basa ada na papa wo yesa e na mo ho ama bebedi ahometi eje adwuma na no wante se me ame boss afia tenge wade adwuma so ho eti papa jai sabin se hu na wudi wo procedure na ye ne yie na ye nko ye ni
ade PM penifo enim ni se ye de penidie mawa wo de ne se wo beje bibi aye de beka ho ena obi akai COP Kofi Boache you know why because wo ja bibi to ho na mfuri wo ja bibi
yes
omo ma besere kwa ye bo mu dia omu Mfonyin etale wo office wo no da bia manfo hu papa me kai no e de ne ye de kai ni abo
nenyuma to
wo ye pani na ye de panindie asodie anase panindie botre abowa Maxi ye bibi ye nkawo
e de chikelewele IGP ma wani na fam na ye adwuma ne jai de wo church na wo promote wo boys na ye adwuma aba wo director general so hwa yese wo mo ye adwuma na etese police management board ne kwade on form nya
but interior ministry ni made we ekoso
ese ne ba kwa me fidie free ba dan pare de ebe yi no enche ebe yi no ese so dan pare must go ese so free ho na ni po betumi aye adwuma obiti se Christian tete yo hu numo wo hu wo mo hwa wo mo betumi aye adwuma wati adwuma ya boso oje boso na wo say procedure are
Jacob Franco Trading Enterprise was what chow. Was say sa phone papa no ba ku bi wo ho a wo person de maw etitemu twuku wo de ba
na your birthday confirm
me twa no na say kwa etini yesi Franco Trading Enterprise obi a wutiem bia phone papa efie no say Samsung say Nokia say iPhone papa ni bi upe bi ato a Franco Trading Enterprise and smart TV abefudie ya abeya ye de tare down na hima de bia ye dum light anu adwalai de ya wo tai hwe bia ni da ho pa wo betima nya bia to Franco Trading Enterprise Franco air condition no ya seda aya magana weather no said ye wiem sakra bobere city no eno na Franco fo ahweso de aye Franco air condition etimensra okotobi na fa bi board dem fa bi board office fa bi board so dem ho fa bi board hotel ho na bibia enkoso kama ema obetima download Franco Trading app no e Google Play Store na wani omo edigwa from 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 0555939311 about no trap on Simedu na I my yentum ni kan yewura ngrata enim
yo Miss Simon happy birthday
me jo so me dase amen
and let this come in kabaye niema
what do you say what shall say no twas na humachi and agree be wie bibia
enti yes sir mo amode message say ba no
cross our loss me dase
yempe message so yempe message wie na enya say yes mo but mo amuni masede mo mota echi say wuntumi ade fafa mese na mo fama bra na yenko yenim I cross the engineer mo beku ye boy mo amikwa the Herald the Bokata 2 stars Nigeria ye enimu ha de na che say asem ode ababa kwa me eche ekurun and say Herald say wa yenhwehwemu bi adodo esuko akohu say aka energy wamo ejuma na nkomo ne DNPC ebedi $1.6 billion
suppose ni bia send message said you can nyina no grow
ayo
we dey to aso
o be kwa mama sa tie
misra just
dan paris papa ne komo no ne yanko ye
o si aka energy
eti aka energy wamo ne DNPC deal na ekoso no yesi se afibia sika wo mutua ma ensemtwani bi owo multimedia $125,000
no kwasi twum sade no no
na so a wo mutua ma no obodin o hwehwe mu ahera se wo hwehwe mu ababede de se wo se oye consultant eti na dwumakuo and the X Consult Media eti saa branche din ene Evans Mensah saa branche na wo sorry a sub ni tisi typewriter na wo che we no na yesika na ekono bra kwame na ote ho asem a eso wo ka no wonka na wo de wada na wo de yese wo no asem ne ye
yaboni
din wo se Evans Mensah
minim S consult wow. But what multimedia is shame no. Sa no man bi sa no we ya sakabo offense o.
Ayo.
Se kwasi twum ene Raymond Labi motese. Why bibi sa?
Na ba kwa me ade no se de ekeka kone de efiri o. San say yes sika na branch ne gye no. Civil society organizations no wo hwehwe bi no ama bi. E na fe ni colleagues ensem twefo so na wa ma bi se be ya omo be ko ma no atum e wo aka energy ne GNPC deal.
Okay, what yes adwuma no as the consultant. Okay. Our consultant.
I sent wo kwa me asem
media consultant.
Media consultant. Nti no wo ka wano tum asem we menka bi jiska we. Sa na wa ya ene de ne to ada hom ya te say Herald say wo ma hwehwe mu aba be hu say CSO sana civil society organizations a wo mo ka ho no eye Kopek nso ka ho danka na mo a wono nso ska no ye man bi na waje atom se an onya 30,000 Ghana cedis o wa na wo mo edema no asepa enso Mensah to
Jaboni di.
Wono nso say ono nso ade atom se ase o wa na ye frɛ no e man 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Some fanye den.
Say nti wo nkoma no ntum ewo aka en.
Ba waje ye.
Adenti no onye.
Mon frɛ Mensah Thompson mama.
Oh say Bakwame Ghana ha no eno na me no ohin be ka sem bi say oman na yetimu ene mpo continent na ye woso no yenya ewo woto ho ano se wo be ye yi a ejina wo so se wo be sua kro no bo enti se woto oman nim na se wo hu kwan obefa so abokro no abu amanfo afa so a wo be di hia saa ti se yen ya yes ye de ya bra bo no ye pese ye live genuine life no ene wo de bie be hia wo saa na wo mo de kro no bo no wo ma avida no mu no de bia wo mo enjoy enti ka sakese abakwa medwuma ye nsemtwefo wo hu nyonko semtwe ne enwa se ka pa wodem efie pa wotimu na tese won se na dwuma ye nyina ye enu bi no wo ya na $125,000.
Wow. Say eno a fee bay consulting fee. So or a consultant, media consultant.
Yes.
Wo media no. Say omo be ye adwuma ma aka energy.
Sir.
Na adwuma wo ye ya no. Eno ni say sika ye de money. Say sika na free hen.
Say na free deal ni 1.6 billion no.
La ila. Wow.
I know deal.
Evans Mensah what is statement baba abontiana.
And na dey Herald wa hwehwem edidi na betray. Don't say for some time.
Wow.
Herald ebo sa amane no but oya o say semtwofo bi ka ho CSOs bi ka ho. And na dey wa hwehwem abodin no. Semtwofo mo ka ho. We kwa Herald ye be say o say semtwofo a Evans Mensah mo muskani bi nyina nka. Udidi ne so be. Like bakwa me na me ye deal no eti me de Kesee na wo mama mapone kakra de.
Okay, Mensah Thompson wa homa so mami mu se na asem wi Mensah maache
you farm
me da se paso a Japanese on ye kasa Herald e de amanebo bi aba se adwumakuo bi a ye friend S consult amenu Evans Mensah ne da no e media consultation work bi ma omo no ye media consultation work no ma omo no wo mo ba won chen e de 10,000 cedis Emma say fire adwuma bi emo no kre
Kwame no kre I mean clearly Kwame, this is an old story that has been rehashed by the Herald and for what purpose I don't know. I would like to read the story properly but let me say
okay mami quote to the Herald hold on Otobo mami quote to the Herald kind pepe e found who said be ya ade na ni be da say Herald has since discovered that many more CSO operators, journalists as well as members of parliament were paid 1.6 billion US dollars transaction which eventually collapsed following a decision by AGM, a sister company of Aka Energy. And I'll say, while Dankanamwa said he received 30,000 from Evans Mensah, Mr. Thompson revealed he got some 10,000 from the ACA and GNPC officials. The sellers and buyers had called him on phone and met him up at the airport residential area in Accra and handed him the money.
That is a blatant lie. And let me say, you see, I have had my issues with Larry Dwabo since this incident happened, because on the ACA deal, I was the person who was providing Larry Dwabo all the information on the ACA deal. I was providing Larry information on this deal. In fact, all the publications, most of the things which Larry was getting on the ACA deal, I was having certain conversations with him in confidence on how we were working so hard to scatter the ACA deal. How, in that kind of exchange, Larry, now came out to make such defamatory publications about me is something I cannot really understand. I don't know what he seeks to achieve with that. But Kwame, I can assure you, we fought very hard to scatter the ACA deal. Go online. You will see the press conferences that we did to stop the ACA deal. We worked strongly with Benjamin Boakye of ASEP. The same information we were sharing with Larry Dwabo, the same information we were sharing with ASEP. The same information we were sharing with other CSOs to help them, to help us. ACA deal na ambasono. It was not the effort of one man, as Larry Dwabo wants to claim that he was the only person who fought to scatter that ACA deal. The ACA deal was scattered by a collective effort of CSO and interested media. Go online. Go on. Just stick online.
Yeah.
Go and listen to all the things I said about the ACA deal.
Yeah. But
at what point did my advocacy go in favor of ACA that they will have to come and give anybody money? Kwame,
but Ushia Evans Mensah Ejumekoya your friend as consultant.
I have never met Evans Mensah. I have met Evans Mensah only once on TV when he invited me on his program PM Express. And that was somewhere in 2019 after the Ayawaso West Walk-on incident, when we did when we did a public function. I coordinated all the CSOs, on the ACA deal, and then they invited me on the show.
Oh, you coordinated the CSOs on the ACA deal?
Anywhere. I've never met, you can call Evans Mensah, I've never met Evans Mensah in private anywhere. I don't have any personal relationship with Evans Mensah. So, I think that, Kwame, honestly, this issue, I won't comment about it. Because this issue, Kwame, this is an old issue. This issue, and yet this is an issue that happened somewhere 2021.
Make I say privately, this sound come away pain, but
this issue happened. Kwame, this issue happened in 2021. In fact, this issue was cleared. We had a discussion on this issue, and it was cleared. There was absolutely no justification for that publication. As to why that issue is surfacing now again, as to why Larry Dwabo is rehashing these stories again, I have no idea what he intends to achieve with this story. Because the ACA deal has been scattered. The ACA deal is not in Parliament anymore. The ACA deal has been stopped. And we were part of the CSOs that stopped the ACA deal. As to why he wants to go about, to publish, non-factual statements about people. I don't know what he thinks.
Mensa, you
let's not dwell on that.
Mensa, minim say we catch point. You person, you to us every year we tree kasemu. Next question, me person me busa on say what you okay? Who feel say Larry Dogbe won na se me what try fa ho e wo krata me egu ho fia. Obekwa court, obetu anamon bi. Ye gu ho fi no obetena ho.
Kwame.
Mensa.
Kwame. Don't make it look as if you refuse to go to court, it means you are guilty. Don't make it look like that. No, but it's a personal decision. This issue is a 2021 issue. You understand? And my position has been made clear, Kwame. I answer to the people of this country I serve. Going to court, I'm not part of the people I say court just to seek shelter under the court.
But Ghana for ya me back to Ghana for ya wo sumo mu yi wo mu so peso mu hunu se won so wo di asem na chi se de be ya no kre e be dan ho adi
Kwame there is no remedy. Kwame, the court is not the only remedy in situations like this. Don't make it look as if say we be can them so na say no kra now you have to go to
it will be day.
Kwame, this issue is 2021 issue.
And Omasadiaba.
Kwame, one thing I'm dealing with, that is my conscience. I don't know why you called me this morning on this matter, honestly.
Yeah, but because
I don't know why you called me. No, because this issue is an old issue. It's a 2021 issue that has been dealt with.
Mensa, how was it? If it was dealt with, I didn't know what's this man bonaba, and you're okay with it, Mensa.
Larry Dog, Kwame. When I'm a publisher, I didn't know people. Why don't you call the person who published the thing and ask why he has the 2021 issue? Huh? I then I won't friend the fan of publisher. I didn't know be done. Say, I then I say my about 2021. Larry Dog is a friend. He's a friend. Kwame, as I say, Nasabi, would you make with you? Nasabi, who didn't come about something? No, I can't be a family who are ending no credit. May say, okay, Kwame, make the relationship in the past, you know, I asked him to my partner and make a court. So the bay are court, you know, in South Dendikitan family. It doesn't make sense.
Sametiwasia, where you were done for tea, won't be a seminal court, won't you try your home? Would you obey Jamanaka? Now, of course, was our rehash story, no? Ebia 2024, best area, one cost one tremble.
Kwame, when your producer called me,
yes,
who producer framing, I'm not catching me said there's a new story, there's a story in the Herald about this cassette. I didn't know what the story was. The minimum issue and coming Kasa. Because there's absolutely no point in it. Kwame, I have no explanation to give anybody. The first of all, everybody knows the work we have done.
Yeah, but the same Ghana for so you have the responsibility to clear yourself.
Kwame, allow me.
I'm allowing you. Go ahead.
No, but if it's a question, let me answer the question.
Go ahead, answer.
Kwame, this issue is a 2021 issue. When it happened in 2021, we issued a rejoinder. I did a press conference. I cleared my name. And up to date, nobody has been able to provide any contrary evidence. Except say, and he said, no, there's a publicity. Why do you call me to ask me to rehash the disclaimer? I don't understand. And I'm actually saying, media for anyone a year.
Okay. Larry Dog me pacho tobo Mr. Wada. Me pacho di gina so me ya de bia ma osisi e beboa. No, de me yes sisi e beboa. Larry Dog ba wo ka asa me mfre no o wa homa no so. Larry wa homa no so. Larry Adentina eye Mensa Thompson match akwaba. Adentina Mensa Thompson in 2021. What try sa anasa wo fa sa maneboyi e ka fa no hu che say as consort Evans Mensa die wo man sika bi na one ne kasa wogi tum se wogi sika bi na Mensa Thompson ba bonten be ka se sa asem na nya no kure na ne sa asem wasa attribute adentra.
Good morning. Na Michia na Michia for
Mensa wa homa so wadamfo.
Mensa, good morning. Listen, I just listened to him briefly. I mean, Mensah can lie, eh? Mensah can lie. Let me tell you what happened. When we got the story, your friend Mensah catch me say, me na me friend Mensah, catch me say, ampa na eka for any way, any GMPC for almost yano and almost money 10,000 Ghana cedi. I have him on record. I have him on tape.
What kind of he?
Or catch me friend, because I was checking. I mean, let me begin the whole story. Okay. The story is Bayer 20 Eka Energy ni GMPC transaction, $1.6 billion transaction. And then there were concerns the well-known GMPC was going to buy from Eka had not been tested. It had never been verified. And so we didn't know how much oil, and as a crude oil, was in there. So it had to be verified. Now, before the verification and other things were to be done, and I said before the bill, the document were placed before Parliament, civil society organizations were all over the place. Some of them were all over the place, questioning the essence of the transaction. Some of the civil society organizations were not talking. Others, were in the forefront of all this. So, but then we started following up and so on. And then along the line, I said, journalists and some of the civil society organizations to keep quiet, not to talk about it, not to give any way to it. Now, amongst the civil societies, Sanka and Mensah Thompson, no, and Duncan Amwadi and Kopek, and many others we had picked up that they had been given money. So one morning, I called Mensah Thompson and asked him, Mensah Thompson, I'm following up on this particular story about payments that you and others have received. Mensah, can you tell me exactly what happened? And bra, and this thing is going to blow up. So and so and so and so. He kept dancing around the thing. Now I was like, listen, Mensah, what exactly was your interaction with Eka Energy and GMPC? Have you met with them? Mm. Eventually, he admitted, say yes, or Shiamo. No, catch him, say, I too forcing. And then minority leader, and Haruna Idrisu were the ones who had called him, Mensah Thompson, to say GMPC ni Eka Energy for November Besiano. And the almost friend, Emma, or no catch almost say, airport residential area. And so they came. When they came, they met him and then they gave him money. How much did they give you? Or say 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Before then, wait. Mm-hmm. Before then, I had spoken to Duncan Amwa. Duncan also went on and on and on and admitted, say yes, Omu Brenisikana, Evans Mensah Brenisikano. Duncan, how much money was given you? He mentioned 30,000 Ghana cedis. Mm. And it had to do with this transaction. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, and then near Kofa Deneba, and said they kept denying, and away, yes, and away, yes, and away, yes. But then what they didn't know, that story happened, that story happened to 2021. But we've been following it up to prove that, listen, indeed, payment had gone on, and that a transaction that had to do with the government, and I said, many country, journalists were being paid this huge amount of money. They were on the payroll of a multinational, and they go around killing stories, influencing CSOs, influencing parliamentarians not to do proper scrutiny as far as this country is concerned. Meaning, what could best be described as corruption? But this is not it.
But actually now, what did not send to Gua or Car say near Waka Fan Hono Enya no Creno? At the end, I was
meeting you. Listen, and then I said on himself, friends, I mean, time, how do you say that? I said, Emre Chembe, so he can come and say, listen, or your press conference, and or issue rejoin that, and so, or your press conference, on video number, or your press, or issue rejoin that, on fan chair, and I share. Oh, Jamie,
me too.
Where are those things? So he can come and say, listen, 2021 it happened. 2021 it happened. Okay, and that 3 or something years ago. But then, why am I repeating it? Why are we talking about it now? We are talking about it now because it has been established. So listen, Evans Mensah is on the payroll of Eka Energy, and that every year he collects $125,000. Okay, to do things of this nature.
Mensah,
that is what we are talking about.
Mensah,
ask him whether I didn't talk to him. Mensah, did I speak to you or not? Mensah,
Mensah Nkasa.
did I speak to you or not?
Larry, so I count him. Mensah Nkasa.
Larry, Okasa mi yedin. Okasa mi, Mami Nkasa. Larry, the patrol who a policeman. Mami, Larry, what capacity? And I will be premier. Every time you are there, I will implicate myself to you. Who a policeman?
No, I'm a journalist. I am a public duty. Larry, I am a journalist. Listen. I don't have to be a policeman.
Larry, Mensah Nkasa. Okasa no yedi. Why? Mami tieno.
Larry, Okasa no wa homa ne so mi yedi. Larry, the patrol le busa wasem. Who a policeman? Wo Larry, over me. Me, I am under obligation to reveal to you, say, who a policeman? In what powers do you have to compel me to speak to you at all costs? People say a question. Who a policeman? You see,
Mensah, are you denying you spoke to me?
Larry, allow me.
No, Mensah, are you denying you spoke to me?
What? Larry,
are you denying you spoke to me?
Larry,
are you denying you mentioned we Atuforsen and Haruna Ibisu's name?
Larry.
I'm asking you to produce the press statement now issue rejoinder, no? It releases the produce videos of your press conference that you talk about that thing.
I kept quiet for you to go
you
on
can't
and
listen.
on.
The fact that
Larry, me am one common why me Srewada. Free so, but there are some issues already.
Because all Kasami Yedim Male Kasai, why doesn't he want to allow me?
The fact that we Yedim doesn't mean me or say me Yedim.
Larry, one common, we Yedim one common, Mr. Wada, why Mpacho? Me and me friend Mumino. Ye pese ye de clarity ne finance. Me grad your baby and common. Me pese nanti kodru and say Evans Mensah and him fan na wo shia mo sadie we nyina si ye no. Larry wa homa so. Larry wa homa so.
Your line is getting bad there.
Hello Larry.
Hello, me too.
Mr. Monye Mensah Thompson line ye man. I say Mensah free homa so. Larry say what me nka Evans Mensah S consult asem any Sam and Bona wo boy no adanse die be na bata won se wo mu na di se adwuma yi
me friend no
Evans
me friend Evans Kasai but I told you in the story. When I called him, he says he was on his way to Dubai because after Assam no buy and let me put it in the friends there. Me know language yawa eba be pa no. And now no ejane call we echo Dubai on any business for because now one mention waiting Steve Masia Odin and then many others somewhere CKB some bribe money was floating around so now I mean that he wasn't comfortable with it so he had to leave town to go for a holiday or Dubai. This was Evans Mensah. Check whether in 2021 whether he was not in Dubai.
Yeah, I mean Dubai.
He was in Dubai too.
Dubai the obey to but what you two say? No,
I'm telling you. No, the link in it says. Let me tell you the link. The link in it says, I cannot in my house and no. So listen, he had traveled to Dubai with his family. Do you understand? I could only have called him over something to know. So listen, the man was in Dubai. And he could also have told me that he was in Dubai. He went to Dubai. He told me. He volunteered this information. And that he was in Dubai. And indeed, let me tell you, Duncan Amwa was the one who told me, that Evans and this can buy Eddie Breno. And today it's been established that Evans is on the payroll of Eka Energy. Do you follow me?
Me follow pa.
And I have given you the name of his company. I've also given you his LinkedIn, his profile on LinkedIn, detailing that he is indeed the owner of that company, and that he's also the head of the political desk at Joy FM, and he's been using this company for his activities. I have also shown that on the list, on the particulars that were sent to Energy Petroleum Commission, the company is mentioned as recipient of this $125,000 every year, and this is just for last year January to December. What this means is that the years before, he had collected some money. He had collected some money for from the company doing this.
Well, Larry, with him, fancy, may assure us what Brian Quaid, so Menya
Mesa Thompson,
we're from Humano, so a line at drop. Yeah, try to say a friend.
He should produce the rejoinder now or issue, He should also produce a video of whatever he says the press conference he held. Okay, Senabeya, we can all put it. Semina may try and throw, so no try and throw, we can all see. But I have Mesa Thompson on tape. Now his clear voice, where he mentioned Atuforsen and then Haruna Idrisu. Now, as the people who set the meeting for the ACA and GMPC to come and talk to him. And when they came, they gave money. I also have Dankanamo on tape saying that Ivan Spencer brought the money to him for and on behalf of ACA and GMPC during the transaction. I also have Ivan Spencer on tape telling me that he works for ACA Energy.
This is
the country. Look at some of the pages. I see special prosecutor is investigating some politicians for selling payments and so on.
Yeah,
politicians can be.
But Tobo, Larry. I mean, Ebra wabo Haruna Idrisu din afezobo ato forcing din. Yes, and for the guy. Obibo bi din sana ye twaso kobusa womo enumasem. Wo yes adwuma.
Listen, I was investigating at the time when the I know where that thing is going. At the time when the thing came about the payments to journalists about CSOs and so on, the focus was on the payment. They arrange a meeting. One can't say your friend saying almost say umbro musica. And so there was no need for me to go and say listen, Haruna Idrisu and as I to force him, Muna Mokatire we eka for some Mukoma we what's the name? Mesa Thompson Sikana. That was not the focus of the story. When we push it like that, we will be deviating. But he said that they arranged a meeting, and when they came and gave money. That is what they said. Duncan said that the money was brought to him by Ivan Spencer. Ivan Spencer said that he's been working for ACA Energy. Today, he has been confirmed that indeed he's on the payroll of ACA Energy, and that annually he collects $125,000. That is what we are dealing with. And we're not dealing with whether or not he spoke to Haruna Idrisu and answer at 2,000 or something. He said a meeting was arranged.
Okay.
They threatened to take me to court. I asked them to go ahead.
Okay, but somewhere on September 6, 2021, Honorable Haruna Idrisu and Afenso, Honorable Atuforsen, Omo refused to claim say, and also Omo Kasa Nyano Kre, say Omo Shishem in Shiamubi, to say, what say Mesa Thompson catcher or no. Also, man,
well, I had a friend. It was Mesa Thompson who mentioned it. If almost say they didn't arrange that meeting, I mean, at least if they've set the record straight. That is for them. It's between their conscience and then their God.
But Oka say it's between their conscience and their God. Now say who buasem no. I say open say the Mesa Thompson catcher no tintra enya no kre. Nene so omo say omo fa asem no. Omo say omo di asem na chief so wabo omo din na brabe yi wanu anu ye be na betimi dia mo.
Well, and then say it is this way where and yes, it would be Mitinasi and also Yetinasi and exactly. Do you understand? Mensah Thompson deals with them all the time. Mensah Thompson deals with them all the time. And so if Mensah Thompson said, "Be okay," I said, "Friends, I'm in police in neither am I'm robber." And I said, "My fact, it's so insane. Nitiko and can't say, oh, implicate this, implicate that person." And I said, "Mention this person's name. He's a matured. He's an adult, over 18 years. He volunteered it, bam, like that.
Okay.
He told me. So I mean." I just said he said that they arranged a meeting. They facilitated a meeting. I mean, ends there.
Okay,
but,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Larry, emphasis Medo Ase, and they will bring I mean, clarity, person move down near to me at TSA. Now, Yabu boy, Evans Mensah sending a message. Say, on also say, obey to me, and am I Saquinian and not yet to me in a dim coma. Say, now, you must a consultant, so when you're dear potty. Sasemia. What say you catch any and okra?
I am panses $125,000 be ye chiamano. Hit an account to moon Afibiana by Aka Energy. I said la vido with the honor century in Nejuma and why you be a catcher and walker. 80 yate. I am as a I bet you by Nina Monsono. Not loving so one more cassa or recording motive and which
good.
A said back on my film and no cassa.
Na me recordo.
Man can't say
me recordo. We are catch you say I have your recording. As I just say. Dear principal, now Larry were investigative journalist.
Send as say to me,
and as I say, you're investigative journalist.
I said as a journalist, the upper social share and say more what to share. And but Nina Musu Munya will be a dinner juma. No, Evans Mensah is consulted and a bomb brim. Hey! Back when my mom for the Cromo, but as some year care who here, it is a what in China or Cassa, and I brew as some when I'm bedroom command patcho. Yana Yasha production, yeah, and when Yama Ghana Fonso, Sansa, yes, can now common any pebidi, it has a come and then as I say, and some a sure be or be when it's in the theatre. Yeah, Bakwame and a dashon call I, but NDC go to courage almost the cat 38,000 Ghana series, almost rent almost to me chia. Now, greater original chairman will cheer 50,000. Emma woman and also all my baby were Jackra was a son adding to a sardine sika.
Mahama Swati Krum, Omakroma dead. What do you say?
On the Central Regional Chairman, Ejuma or Hopper.
No, but when you're Munya said Bob Homo, to 1 more. Nankophobia, Yamo, who send Bian Farm by your campaign message. He says, Abre Yan Wobuni campaign message. Et it took Robbie a Triam who be a Muntia. One kata took running in our swamp.
Yes, Speaker, and 100,000 Ghana cedis say, almost 5 inches Sakano. Now, so still almost should the cat. It would be sad. Ebia no crebi or why any. A man for so donetiska, almost a man on an idea almost to discover some often triam of rain. Still almost the cat. 80 a year short near a befuma, but back me happy birthday. Yame and count Auntie B. Mamma wanted to go, Mechia Minia Bar Papa B. Beatrice a fiasan to a fiasan to what? Oh, born Mudomia brat, no bagawaya. That's right. I walk on coding to your chow and a pen and mammy a quick butu and Coco, Comaimo, or share den yet Chiano, not a fancy Papa Abraham Coulson, or also share den or no angle beyond a trap. No, they are saying, we are too much. Father Abraham, Papa Micah Fu, professional, also share, on also share, and a Papa Eric Puku, honorable Papa, also share den. But as a bit so him, Nana ya for you a man for ladies Dembos. Sorry for you, Kesee Abre, Nano Pay with Dwabo Ase Power 97.9. Commander Yensu Medase, or software Leon Medase. Yeah. Minya Kwasa for Jay. Thank you very much, my brother. O message no Empire with your Susie. My manager Chenny, also share den. Madam, go to class. Talk about Madam. My brother also said, yeah,
Let's Talk Educational Consult. You media opportunity educational time bomb bebremo. Minya Della Anku Junior. Our Wezo TV. Also me dance. Messages the Dawson. Lexus Bill me dance. I no pay. Lexus Bill Joy. If I want to say, hey, leave Joy alone. But I don't touch Joy.
Oh,
stop that. Well, let's talk educational consult. But I'm time bomb. Okay, so how waba? Okay, waba. Yeah, Daniel Waba is here. Yeah, 12 common so why? But Saturday.